Hi guys! Took me a minute to get organized. How are you tonight? So I promised I'd go live tonight and give a little sneak peek on a transfer that I got going to a Couture tour, which actually won't be released until May 1st. So the lighting's a little rough, I gotta warn you, and my camera is not great. However, this is the last live I do without a tripod, so that's kind of exciting. My tripod is supposed to be here tomorrow, so I'm super excited about that. So first, I'm just going to show you. We're just going to do the same thing we always do when I go live, which is, you know, we struggle for a minute because it's so, I just don't have a good platform. So tomorrow, that will all change. I see somebody's here, but I don't know who. Anyway, so this is the transfer that we're going to work with tonight. It will not be released until May 1st. But, you know, I wanted to, it was kind of cool that I got a little sneak peek. So this is the transfer that we're going to work with. We're just going to put it on a regular chalkboard with regular Chalkology paste. Play with it a little bit. This is what we got to make with it at Couture Tour. I don't even know if you can read the little words because my lighting's a little rough. Here, let's see if I can do something about the lighting, actually. I might be able to turn a lamp on. And get the lighting to be a little brighter. Anyway, so this is what we made at Couture Tour. Don't quit your daydreams. Everything is possible. So we got these cute little wood things, but we're just going to make ours on a regular chalkboard today, and we're going to play with the coloring a little bit. Ouch. Sorry. So I just have little 5x7 chalkboards that we're going to make one on, and I'm just going to do a little tiny demo for you. So what I do with my little tiny chalkboards is I put these here so that I always have something to hang it with. Sorry, someone's messaging me. So this is released in May 1st. Okay, so we're going to be doing 2 different releases. Give me just a minute, ladies and gentlemen. 2 different releases each year with different, or 2 big releases with new products and new transfers and great stuff connected to it. And in between those two, releases, we will be releasing some transfers as well, because otherwise we would be missing holidays. So this is one of the things that will be released on May 1st, which is our like in-between releases. So you get a little sneak peek at it. So in case you don't know anything about Couture, I'm going to run through it like you guys, like the very first time, for example. So this is called the transfer. This is the little 5x7 one. So on the back here, I always used to write, well, I have books now, but I used to write the word back. Our transfers are adhesive. So after you're all done and you've washed it and you've cleaned it off, you are going to want to put it back on the backing so that it stays adhesive and it doesn't dry out. So then it just peels right off. You can see it's adhesive on the back. Now if it's a brand new transfer, which this one I've used before, but you're going to want to fuzz it up a little, so I always just stick it on like my apron, my pant leg, and then I'm just going to center it a little bit on this paper, or on this board. And like I said, this will be the last live I do without a tripod. I'm super excited about the tripod. It'll make things so much easier for me to show you guys. I ordered it, and it is estimated time is tomorrow sometime. So maybe I'll go to live tomorrow night too and give you guys a little demo of our ink, because I know I've done it before, but I'm so excited about our new products. So I just centered it on the board. And then we sell these squeegees. They are rather large, so we, as designers usually, cut them down. So I have little chunks of squeegee, and you'll never find them this size. So I like to share with you that, you know, I cut them down because I don't want you to think that they come in 55 sizes. They only come in 3 sizes. And it's easier to work for me with smaller stuff with the smaller ones. So in case you don't know, our Chalkology paste is a trade secret, and nobody else has it, which is great because that means that it's never going to be sold in China or any of that stuff. You know, because once it gets out, once it gets leaked, other countries, hi Karen, hi Aaron, other countries can often replicate our things for much cheaper. So this is all United States made, trade secret stuff. And the owner, Tara, made sure that it didn't go outside of the United States. So I brought a few colors to play with. I have like 45, but I only brought 5 up front here. On this one, as you see, we only had the 2 colors when we were playing with it. So I brought some other colors, thinking maybe we could do a little something different. And then these are our paste. Now this is kind of, so this is called Periwinkle, I think. I'm not even sure we still sell this one, but we've got something similar if we do not. And they used to come in these 2-ounce tubs, and they were, I believe, $8.99. So now we've upgraded to these 3-ounce tubs, and they last a lot longer, and they're pretty cool. And they come in 35 different colors, and then our inks are a whole separate. Our inks come in like a metallic silver and a metallic gold, and they're pretty awesome. So we've now upgraded to these 3-ounce ones, which actually hold better than the 2-ounce. The 2-ounce would dry out occasionally. You could usually add water and salvage it, but they've made some improvements. So, right, we're going to talk about this awkwardness that I have to do. So, like I said, tomorrow's a tripod day. So if I wanted to just do Daydream in this color, you would take a big wad of it, and you're going to spread it across the Daydream. Like this. And I obviously work much better not up in the air. And then I scrape again. So all this excess that you have, you can put right back in your tub. I do it partly because I'm frugal, and partly because it dries better, and there's no lines in the middle. Ooh, I got the sun a little, so I guess the sun's going to be this color too. It happens. So I always scrape and make it a thin layer because it dries better. I'm not even sure that you guys could see me. I need to scoot over. Okay, and then because I have my little workshop in my basement, I use baby wipes, which is not very eco-friendly. I used to work in my kitchen, and I just had a kitchen sink, and it worked much better. But I got kicked into the basement because I was overtaking the kitchen. So I did one color, and I think I really liked that teal color that we use, so I'm going to go ahead and dig into that. And I'm just going to use like the stuff that's on the lid. I mean, a little bit goes a really long way with this stuff. Anyway, so I'm just going to do the 2 colors tonight too. You can customize your stuff and use 10 colors. Like you don't have to use just 2 colors. I just think because I'm working up, it's just easier to demonstrate 2 colors. Once I get that tripod going, ladies and gentlemen, and I can show you a little bit better, we can do all kinds of crazy stuff. For those of you who follow the page, you've seen some of the craziness, and you can use glitter and all kinds of stuff to decorate your home decor. And then watch, this is always the voila moment. Now, it was a little rough because I didn't move fast enough. Doing it up is harder for me. Doing it up in the air like we were was a little bit harder for me. And then you would just take the transfer and make sure you don't ever stick the sticky side up or down, because then it's going to get stuck to whatever you're doing. And then you just put it down and then you wash it. And it's as easy as that. Now, it didn't turn out perfect because I was doing it up in the air, and the lighting has me weird too. So there you can see the words if you turn it to the right lighting. So this is one of many things that's going to be released in May. Mostly transfers is what my understanding is. We have this new thing where we're going to do, like I said, the big releases twice a year. The rest of the releases will be just transfers. And I think it's mostly just to keep up with holidays. You know, like we don't have any transfers right now for anything summer, really, because our last release was in February. So everything was bunny oriented and all of that. So my website is in the pinned post, and if you have any questions, you can always message me. When I first signed on, I just thought of all of the possibilities that I could be doing with this. And initially, I was just very excited to make things. So I initially signed on and thought, let me just make some stuff. You know, let me just see what I can do with this. And I have been with the company now since July, so 9 months? That's a long time. I didn't realize it had been that long. So I've been with the company now since July, which is a fair amount of time. And we are growing at an exceptional rate, and we are able to make your own products, sell them, not sell them, hang them in your house. My favorite thing to do is create and takes, where somebody gets a whole bunch of their girlfriends together, and basically you just get to hang out, but you get to make something. It reminds me a lot of the paint and wine parties, except at somebody's house, which is so much better than out in public, because then girlfriends get to be girlfriends. And after it's all said and done, this remains sticky. So even after it gets all cleaned off, it's remains sticky. You set it face up to dry. Once it dries, you can put the backing back on it and call it a night. So I really hope that it was a very short demo tonight. Like I said, once I get that tripod, we'll be in business, and then I can do an over-the-shoulder thing, and you guys can watch me do things with colors and watch me do things with glitter, and that will be a lot more fun for me and for you. So until then, I really hope you enjoyed my little tiny demo. It wasn't very long this evening. And I will probably be back tomorrow with my brand new tripod once I get to play with it for a minute. And I hope you guys have a wonderful night. My website is in the pinned post. Please do not hesitate to contact me if you have any questions. I would love to help you. And think about it as an opportunity to grow as a person, to decorate your home to make beautiful pieces every single time. And we have so many different things to pick that everybody has something that they can enjoy. So whether it's words for signs or sayings or flowers, and we have everything. We have everything. I have made things for my parents. My kids have made things for my parents. Like, just, we have everything. We have everything. And if you watch the page, I will give you some inspiration. Have a great night.